Go now. Finding jobs or finding a job. How easy was it for you? And what's your schedule like now with jobs? It's interesting. I know. We've had conversations, so I know. But let those who are watching us understand how easy it is for anyone to get a job. It might not be the rule, but at least there might be some exceptions. But share your own experience.
Mine was an exception. Like I told you, that me, I always put the God factor first, because one time I sat back on my journey through it, and I'm like, it could have just been God, because this same person who just shelter me says, it won't be an issue for you to live with me for as long as you want to, but the room you're occupying comes from who is a military man, and it comes home occasionally, so you have very limited time to be in this room, but in the while I will make connection and get you a job.
Oh wow.
And when I say I'll get you a job, I'm like, okay. I didn't know what the job was about. In fact, I was in his house, because he called the owner of the job into his house. I'm like, this is my son, please fix him up.
Okay.
And luckily, a Nigerian owned the company I work for as well. And most of the people in the company are Nigerians, as it were. So my job entails traveling. We do a lot of traveling. A lot.
Okay.
We're in weekly we're in different states. And in the last 1 year, I think I've been to almost 40 or over 40 states already in the US.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
There is no rest. You are working 24 hours. And I remember my first trip for the job, I got paid and I came back, and the man said, yes, I have escorted you to where you will not be afraid. So now you have to be on your own.
Wow. So that was when you now had to move out to get somewhere that is yours. Okay. How fulfilling is the job for you? How fulfilling? I mean, we hear stories of people do all kinds of jobs, But for you, how fulfilling it is?
Best is one of the best experiences actually. I maybe because of the mindset of where we come from, that you have to wash your body, you have to wash toilet and all. I'm yet to see one who is washing toilet and washing their body. There are loads of different things I can do. Loads of different things. I have been very fortunate. God has been amazing to me.
Okay.
Man has been.
Sorry, it's my battery that is messing up. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. The pay, how is? No, of course, I'm not saying tell me your income, but give us a sense of, is it worth? I mean, would you say you are, comfortable? Especially compared to your expenses. Do you think you can meet your expenses comfortably, or you still have to vary, right? Okay, at least comfortably. One other thing is, we also have to put that in context. You are alone, you are not married yet, and you don't have children yet, right?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Okay, would you say that is responsible for you being comfortable now, as opposed to some people who might want to japa with their children, with their, with family? So what would you say? At least you must have interacted with some people. What do you think plays out?
So now, because I'm alone, I cater to myself alone. Then, when there's excess, the families are taking care of, my friends are taking care of, But it will be more difficult for somebody who is coming in as a couple with family, as it were, because for instance, I live in a house where I get to share a flat with. Oh, you also the one gentleman who passed by me. That is a lot easier. We live in a 2-bedroom. He has his own room. I have mine. We have common living room, kitchen, and all that.
Okay.
A family might not want to go this route.
Okay.
Because you will the room. I'm not even at home. So it's more like I have a space where I keep my stuff, because I can go for 3 months, 4 months and not come home.
Okay.
But for a family, you can't start up with these notes. You have to start up with at least a place for your children,
Mm.
which is more money.
True.
So which is more money? So you have to weigh the options. If you feel, if you get the opportunity to get visa once, it's not a bad one, but be ready
to rough
through a lot.
to rough it out.
Yeah, ready, because in the US I don't think people will be accommodating enough to accommodate a whole family. Because usually they have their
everyone has their own obligations and things that. Okay.
I'm coming to this. Your presence already is increasing the electricity, increasing the water bill. Your presence alone as an individual increases the bills that come in somebody's space of a family.
Okay. I won't let you go until I'm able to, ask you one or two questions that have to do with Nigeria. I asked earlier, and you said, "Oh," I asked whether you're considering coming back, and you said, "Oh, maybe you should come and drag me. I know they come up for hell." I want to ask, and I'm sure you monitor the story back home, and you know that many people are also actually living to just about anywhere. Many of them living to Canada.
Sorry, I made a joke recently with one of my friends. I'm like, so if I eventually even come home to come and say, let me come and do holiday, who am I going to be friends with? All my friends have gone. Everybody, like my old church that left in Nigeria, everybody is gone.
Wow.
It's that bad.
What can change back home in Nigeria for you to say, okay, maybe I could come back?
Nothing can change. Nothing. Bitter truth. Nothing can change. If they like, let dollar be 20 kobo. It's Nigeria's problem. They'll still find a way to make a mess of it.
Wow.
That's the truth.
Wow. What? So for anyone thinking to leave, there are. Okay. What did you say?
I say, we can shuffle both words, but come back, Alabama, sir.
Okay. We have two sets of people when it comes to this. There are people who are not keen on Japaing, but many are. And for the category of those who wants to Japa, many people abroad discourage them. Oh, it's not easy. Oh, stay where you are. Oh, we suffer here. Oh, and blah blah blah. People have their stories. And some will say, oh, don't worry, come, you rough it out. In your own estimation, if anybody were to ask you, and of course you have your own story, but I'm sure you won't even base everything you'd advise anyone just on your own story. You want to base it on at least other people that have gone, their experiences. Well, some of course will have it rougher than you did. But what would you say? Would you actually chest it and say, you know what, give it a shot if you want to Japa? Or please don't try it.
Okay, I'll tell you this, Auntie. I think it was my first 2 weeks here. The woman took my phone for me. She had so much contact from me to the point she called me. Anytime her phone rings, I to them will be saying the things the person is likely to say. They'll be like, hello, good evening, ma'am. My name is XYZ. I got your number from Tunde Jerry. I got your number from Tunde.
Wow.
And it was so bad that under 2 weeks, she took 10,000 from me to fill my form. And if you don't have 150, she's not filling your form.
Wow.
150. That's how I've influenced.
Wow.
Like I'm telling them, if you want to die, come and die here.
Wow.
There's nobody who knows me that I've not personally told, I don't know what you're doing in that place. I don't know what you're doing. Whatever it takes. Recently, a friend of mine just told me, oh, I relocated to the UK, and I was screaming my soul out. And she said, this is only possible because you made me uncomfortable where I thought I was comfortable.
Wow.
She's a single mother of 2 girls, and the first time I told her, she was like, is it no money is going to take? I'm like, I know, but you even take the first step. and watch God make everything happen. Now she says this is only comfortable because this is only possible because you made it for me, because you never made me by telling me you need to get out and go. If not for anything, for your daughters, for your two girls, you need to get up and go.
Wow.
And everything. She still sent me a message like, I really want to thank you.
Wow.
I just really want to thank you.
Wow.
I'm like,
wow. I must thank you. I must thank you today, Jerry, for sharing with us your own experience, and it was a very exciting one. Very, very exciting one. And I can bet that anyone who listens to this would have learned a lot from it, from what it takes for you to obtain a visa, even the psychology behind it, to how you can actually get yourself out of Nigeria, how you can relocate, and what to expect when you get to where you're going. It's going to be rough, he said, but you rough it out, and then you can avoid some mistakes that he made, and you can actually make a good decision for yourself. Do you have anyone there who you've met who relocated based on they want to go and study or something? How they find it?
90% of people have come to meet here that are Nigerians actually came through school.
Okay, so how has it been for them? Have they had it easier like you did?
They all have their stories, different stories. Like you get be like Jesus, you get some like you be like see they carry Holy Ghost waka. Wow. So everybody has had it different ways.
Wow. How about the culture? How about the culture shock for you? Was there anything that made you feel like, oh, this is not what we do back home, or they are not friendly or something like that? Anything like that for you?
In fact, everything here is one of the major cultural shock for me was. So one time a friend says, oh, it's my birthday, we're having a party, I'm having a party, and we are meeting up at the XYZ restaurant and all of that, and we all went. We got there. Thank God I've never started eating. Only for me to be hearing you pay for your own food and it's your party, I'm paying for my food. But I'm like, I didn't tell you I was hungry. Where I come from, you got everybody. Can you tell them my head is spent? Move it. Why would I come and pay for your own birthday? I'm going, that's like I would.
Oh my God.
Never. I've never understood.
Oh my God. Have you experienced, of course, people talk about racism and things like that. Have you experienced that?
First time on a zillion notes, because I travel a lot and all of that. So I meet different cultures and different behaviors in different states. Racism is as real as we hear about it. Wow. I'll give you one time we traveled by road, myself and my colleague. My colleague is a white woman, but we travel a lot, and we got to a place called rest area where when you're tired of driving, you park up in that place and rest. Okay. So I white man, he was quite elderly, and he was trying to get his car bonnet open, and he was trying to use his torchlight again to search for whatever it was. And me being in Nigeria, natural, the way we are raised, I saw he was elderly. I was be sleeping, but I left the car in the middle of the night. It was around maybe 2 a.m. Middle of the night. I reached for him, trying to either help him hold the bonnet or help him hold the torch. So I'm like, oh, good morning, sir. Is there anything I can do for you? And he turned and says, where are you from? I said, oh, original Nigerian. He says, get the fuck out of my face. You're one of the stupid mistakes they made in America.
What?
I just wanted to be as real as it sounded.
What? Wow. How did you feel? How did you feel hearing that?
I felt really, really bad, but because I've seen loads of that, I quickly waited it off. I just went to the car and laid down. But it rang in my head for a long time. It rang in my head but in all fairness, I've also met the most amazing set of people in my lifetime that are white in this same country.
Wow, that's amazing.
So, both words.
Wow, that's so amazing. Well, let me say thank you again, and I appreciate you sharing this rich story with us on Mayokun MA. It's a pleasure to have you. We wish you all the best there. And don't worry, Nigeria will be better. And then you'll visit and you say, why not? We'll probably do part 2 and then find out from you. When that time comes and you start frequenting home, I would remind you that, I thought, because Nigeria will be better someday. I believe so. Thank you so much. All the best. God bless you.